Love you. Mm. Guess who's coming over today? Your boyfriend. Are you excited? Are you excited? Your boyfriend is coming over? I know. We're so excited. Mm. We're so excited. Well, good morning. Yes, you heard right. Our bestie's coming over, and I'm going to make our very popular pizza, homemade. So stay tuned. We're making pizza dough today, and then obviously pizza. So yeah, it's going to be a wonderful, fun day, and I hope you're ready. It's going to be great. Anyway, I'll show you the fit. We're going to get the matcha going. We're going to walk it up. She's very, very excited, obviously, as you can see. Very excited. This my baby. She knows how pretty she is. Look at her. Anyway, I'm going to show you the fit and get the matcha. And then we're going to take a puppy out for a little walk. And then we're going to start our pizza dough. And then our bestie's coming over. Yay! Anyway, let's go. Okay. As promised, the fit for today, fantasy fit, because I am not walking the puppy in these. I have my wonderful sandals that I love. So, super comfortable. But anyway, fantasy. Anyway, let me get the matcha going, and then we're going to take a walk, and then it's pizza time. Let's go. All right. Matcha is done. This is now cherry blossom. The reason for that is because my mango matcha is all gone, and I had to order a whole bunch of other different flavors. I only ordered the flavors that were for sale because matcha is very, very expensive. So, they didn't have the cherry blossom. Last time I looked, they did, and it was on sale, but they didn't have it. They also had glitter matcha. That was also on sale, but they didn't have it this time. And when I went to look, because I was trying to be ahead, I was like, oh no, gotta save money, blah, blah, blah. I should have just done it. I should have just did it, because now I only have 2 packets left, and it takes forever for the matcha to show up. So, love that for us. Anyway, I'm gonna enjoy this. We're gonna go take the puppy out, and then it's pizza time. So, let's go. Do you want to take a walk? Good girl. It is a gorgeous day, but it is hot today. Hot, hot, hot. So, but we had to walk in the woods. It's just too beautiful not to. Anyway, when we get back, pizza time. So get ready. I hope you're ready. I'm very excited. Let's go. Come on, silly. Come on. Okay, finally. Now we're going to make pizza dough, because today we are making pizza because our bestie's coming over. So first thing we need to do is get our apron on, and then we need to get our yeast going. So let me get some hot water. We need about 3/4 cup of hot water, and then all the yeast, sugar, and salt goes in here so it can eat it and get all nice and frothy before we mix it in with the dry ingredients. So let me get my hot water. All right, so in this hot water, we're gonna put the yeast and the sugar and the salt because the yeast needs something to eat. We need 2 1/4 teaspoons of yeast. That was 1, 2, and a quarter. Now I'm going to put the sugar in there so it has something to eat. Okay. All right, to start with our dough, I like to use bread flour. So we're gonna start with 2 1/3 cup of flour while we wait for our yeast to get all nice and frothy. This is a 1/2 cup, so that's 1 cup there. 1 1/2, 2 cups. And I'm gonna leave it at 2 for now, and then we're gonna gauge it. Well, we'll see how sticky it is based on that. We're also gonna add our salt. I need 3/4 of salt, so this is a 1/4 teaspoon. So I need 3 of this, 1, 2, and 3. All right, so now, as you can see, it's nice and frothy. The yeast is alive. We're gonna pour it in here. And now I'm gonna put this in my KitchenAid. And we're gonna start mixing. Make this into a dough. I'm gonna start slow so that flour doesn't get all poofy. And then as it starts to combine, then we're gonna hit it with a little bit more power so it starts to beat and so that gluten really gets nice and sticky. As you can see, this is a lot of flour and it's very dry right now. I'm gonna start combining it. I'm gonna grab my spatula, and if it still seems a little dry, I'm gonna add a little bit more hot water so it gets into a more doughy consistency. All right, let's see. So it needs, see how dry it is? I'm just gonna put just a little bit more water, nothing crazy. So it gets more sticky. And as it starts to combine, I'm gonna also add olive oil because one, the flavor of olive oil is amazing, and we also don't want it to stick to the bowl. We want it to come together in just the dough, but it also helps it stay off of the bowl's sides. So as you can see, the dough is pretty solid. I'm just gonna I want to keep the gluten in there. Keep it nice and fat and bubbly. And now I'm just gonna put it back in, and I'm gonna let the dough hook kind of beat the gluten back into it, and we're gonna let it sit for at least an hour so it can rise before we start making pizzas. So I'm gonna line this with a little olive oil. Just, again, we don't want it to stick to the sides. Gonna put it back in there. Let the dough hook really start at it. And then I'm just gonna let it sit. So just needs a few more moments to kind of just become its doughiness, and then I'm gonna let it rise with the yeast. Hold on. So there she is, a little dough baby. And just gonna make her a little bit more round. And then I'm just gonna line this with some olive oil because again, we don't want it to stick to the sides. And then I'm gonna get a hot, wet towel. You can do a paper towel. I'm gonna use a cotton towel. And I'm just gonna let it sit and rise. So let me get my hot towel real quick. All right, we're just gonna keep it nice and warm in there. You'll notice that the dough is hot and that's because of the yeast, and the yeast is alive. We just want to keep it nice and warm so that yeast continues to grow. And doing so will also make the dough grow, which is what you want. And this will give you about 2 little mini pizzas. So we just have to wait about an hour or longer if you want to let it continue to rise. And then you have pizza dough. I'm going to set the oven to 500 so it's nice and hot when we are ready to make our pizzas. And then we'll be ready to go. Are you excited?
Hey.
Yay!
You're so excited. Hello.
Ooh, boyfriend kisses.
What are you doing, baby? Huh? What are you doing?
What are you doing?
What are you doing? And it's like cameras are always evolving and cameras are always changing. So, to the Komodo, and then I could stay with that for. It was heck. I looked on eBay just randomly to see what they would cost. Some gimbal movement in there.
Burns.
People can. Okay.
I can't do that.
On this episode, why is the dough on the
Flat.
ceiling?
Yeah, exactly.
We got a dough face mask.
So good. The thing. This damn thing. Just gonna pin. My bad. All right. Is that enough?
Yes.
Okay.
I could eat like 4 of those. 4 pepperonis? No, 4 pizzas.
Uh-oh. I only made, this is like the equivalent of 1. Oh. Look at that. Good.
This. You gonna try it?
And eat pizza.
You gonna try that pizza?
Yeah, but it's like on fire right now. It's like
Let it cool.
500 degrees right now.
Okay.
So I will try it, but I don't want to die. Hot. Oh my god. It's so good. It's worth it. It's worth it. It's so good. Oh my god. Oh, I burned that. Anyway, I'm gonna end today's episode. I'm gonna make the boys eat it. Not hot right now, but anyway. I hope you had an amazing day. Thank you so much for spending time with me today. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'll see you tomorrow. Until next time.